Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another stream with your boy, Tech King Mike. This is not our normal Thursday night stream, obviously. I gotta be honest with you, your boy was beat Thursday. I'm talking about beat, okay? Spent the day working in 102-degree plus weather, and yeah, was pretty tired when I came home. So there was no stream Thursday night. So tonight we're just gonna have a little, weekend fun, little weekend stream. Nothing too major, nothing too crazy or whatever. We might not be here 30 minutes. We might be here an hour. I don't know. I did put in the description that, links are available, but I did that. And then I realized that I started the stream on Ecamm. So I will have to edit this stream because can't send links on Ecamm to my understanding. Or at least I think I can. I just don't know exactly how it goes. But yeah, let's go on ahead and let's just have us a little chill night, man. So we got 10 people rocking with us right now. Appreciate that. We got a few people lurking in the chat. That's all good. My man Jason C was in the building. He said, "What's good, Mike and stream on this Saturday night?" Shay, the queen of Steeler Nation Kennedy, is in the building. Genosis is in the house as always. Good to see you, Genosis, with the bound right there. And my man Tech for Your Needs is in the building as well. Shout out to you, sir. My man Johan is in the building. What up with you, Johan? And Mr. Malik Austin is in the building. What up, what up, what up, what up? Man, so also in the description of the stream, as you guys saw, I put down that I am testing some new stuff. So let me know and how video sounds. Let me get a expeditious check on all of that for me, please. And guys, let me know what you think about it in the chat. I like the video so far. I'm really enjoying the setup that I got right now with the video. So, that autofocus is incredible. But really enjoying the setup that we got with the video right now. So we're just, like I said, we're just gonna call this an impromptu test stream, hangout stream, whatever you want to call it. So on a side note, while everybody is like I said, let me know in the chat how it looks to everybody or whatever. Also, I put a tweet out a little while ago, and I'm really surprised and finding it funny at some of the responses I've been getting on it. But I have this computer here. I'll show you guys. I have this computer here that recently purchased from a fellow content creator. Shout out to Digital Slang. And, I had every intention of taking this thing, and I was going to, kind of just switch around and do a few things with it. But I decided I'm going to give it, not give it away, but I'm going to, pass it along. Because, as I said in my tweet, I'm really enjoying my setup that I've got going on with the Apple stuff. And Apple's just getting it done for me. Just no other way to say it. My MacBook's good. My watch is good. All that stuff is just kind of working out for you, boy. So I kind of figured at this point, it's just, I kind of just need to go on and give up the ghost and accept it is what it is. Tech for Your Needs sound and video is good. Video and audio looks good and crispy. Thank you. Johan said it is all good on his end. Nice. Thank you very much. Sneed is in the building. What up with you, Sneed? Yeah, is in the house. Shout out to you, Sneed. Good. Thank you for joining me this evening. So yeah, man. So like I said, just kind of recognizing that it is what it is. You like what you like. There's no wrong choice, like my man Digital Slang said. There's no wrong choice, no wrong answer. And yeah, man. I'm pretty. It is what it is. I still want. I talked about this last Thursday night. Still definitely want to get a Vivo Fold at some point in the future, but right now I've put that on hold just because it's just not, and it's not a priority right now. And I don't have any other Android phone except for the TCL 20 Pro and the other two TCL devices that TCL sent me. Trying to figure out what to do with those. I don't know if I want to give them away in a giveaway or if I want to, maybe just distribute them among some other creators. I'm not quite 100% sure what to do with them because I like them, but it is what it is, and I'm not 100% sure. Hey, Bionic Scoop is in the building with the blue penis is back. It's yellow right now, but yes, for those of you that don't know, he is talking about my nano leaf light behind me. As you can see, I tried to put it in the form of a T, and it looks like it is more in the form of an upside down dick. So, shout out to Bionic Scoop for always finding the dicks on the pictures and in the videos. Thank you, sir. Don't know what the world would be like without you. Sneed said, pleasure to be here. And with the eye emojis, hey. So, yeah. So, it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see what happens. For those of you that are watching and see the replay, this is going to be the new talking head setup moving forward. I am not quite sure how to get the audio. I still got to figure that out. How to get the audio from here to the camera so that when I record, it is what it is. Now, I believe I can do that on StreamYard. I'm not 100% sure how to actually do that, so I think I'll just stick with just mounting a microphone onto the camera, or possibly, I do have this little attachment here that I can add to my stand, that I use for my camera, and this can kind of put the microphone like a little bit closer to me. So I might do that because I really like this. I really like the way this looks. Yes, Scoop, you're right about that. It would be less funny without you. My man El Jefe is in the building. What's up with you? Yeah, Scoop is out here doing the Lord's work. Yes, he is. So, but like I said, man, this setup right now is in an effort to kind of continue to transition the channel. I do have plans to get one more camera. I want to grab one more camera, and it's going to be another one of the exact same cameras that I have here, but I'm going to use the kit lens with it. And the goal is to get it mounted either on the other side of the desk or possibly mounted on the same area as this one currently is. Because as you guys can see, this one's about like if I do that, I can smack the lens right there. So I kind of want to get another one that'll be more for like top down. And I may just do live unboxings of things, or when I do an actual video, at least I'll have a nice A-roll shot to be able to kind of make it look good. And I see Digital Slang is in the building. What up with your Slang? What up with your Jeff? Man, I ain't got no Rodecaster Pro no more, man. I'm all Elgato at the moment, man. The only audio interface I have is this Elgato Wave 3. And it's actually on the Elgato microphone low profile arm, which I really like. So this thing is really nice. I've used the Rode PSA 1 and the blue Compass boom arms, and I like those boom arms because they're more of the traditional profile boom arms. But I like this Elgato one because when I'm done, I literally can just fold it away and it's tucked behind my monitor, and it's almost like it's not even here. So I like this I like this thing a lot. It seems to be getting the job done, which is all I really needed to do. So that's shout out to Elgato, because this is a pretty nice little setup that they've got here for this. And quite frankly, that's all I need. I don't really need too much more. Personally, if I did, it would just be very facetious of me. Guys, excuse me for a second, put some chapstick on. It would just really be really facetious of me to have a $700 Rodecaster Pro 2, a really nice microphone and all of this stuff, when this is getting the job done. And it's kind of the same thing with the camera setup. I want an A7C, would love another full frame camera, would love one. But I've come to the realization that you can make the most out of any camera that's put in front of you. You just have to just try it. And so the camera that I'm using, I was able to catch one in stock. So I went on ahead and went back to the ZV-E10. And this one did come with the kit lens. So the next body I buy will probably be another ZV-E10, and I will just use the kit lens with it. But the lens that I'm using, which I have been wanting to try this lens for a long time. And when I say a long time, I mean a long time. And it's finally, I prioritized the purchases, and instead of going after another phone or something else, I went after a tool that I think would make my content better. And so far, I'm loving it because I love the way that this stream looks right now. Bam. Sigma 16 f1.4 on deck. So we got the Sigma 16 and the ZV-E10 doing the stream right now. This will be the new streaming setup moving forward, and this will be the new talking head setup. So videos moving forward will look like this. I like the light in the background and everything. I kind of dig it, man. I really do. I'm curious how this oh man. So I see my man Sean P is in the building. So with you, Sean, good to see you, sir. Good to see you, my brother. And Digital Slang says, I'm returning my Rodecaster Pro 2 and going back to my original. Keeps messing my audio up. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, well, I don't blame you. That's one of the good things about having the original, is that you know what you're getting with it. So, eventually, I probably will get an 8th Rodecaster Pro at some point. But right now, I'm cool. I'm chilling right now. But yeah, man, Sigma 16. This is a nice lens. Like this is a nice, crispy, clean lens. Like I like the back. I like the way. I like it, man. I like it, and I really want to say shout out to Holla at Your Boy, LaShawn, because he is the main one that kind of pushed me in my mind to go on ahead and try one, because he's using an M50, Canon M50. I don't know if he's got the Mark II or if he's got the first one, but I know it's a Canon M50, and he's got a Sigma 16 on his, and his content looks fire. And you know, it's not anything against full frame users or anything like that, but just it looks really dope. So I kind of saw a good sale on Amazon. I browsed for some used ones, you know, and this is kind of hard finding a used one that didn't look like it was beat to hell and back. So this one I got for a pretty good deal on Amazon. So I went on ahead and scooped it up. You know, I just said, F it. Let's go ahead and buy it and be done with it. Hey, Shelly Saves the Day is in the building. Guys, if you don't know about Shelly Saves the Day, you guys should go check out her channel. She's an awesome content creator and an awesome person. Also, she streams on Thursdays alongside when me and Ike stream as well. I believe she does a couple of streams. So make sure you guys subscribe to her channel and give her a shout and check her out. Says, I love the 16 on all applications. Love it on my GH5. Okay, so he has both. So he has the M50 and the M50 Mark II. Like I said, I knew he had two M50s. I just wasn't sure if both of them were the same or if there was a difference. So thank you for the clarification, Scoop. So yeah, I'm digging this. Like this is probably the setup. Like, cause this is nice. This is really nice. Get really nice. So now I just need to just go on ahead and just figure out how to get. Okay. I don't know why Siri thinks I'm always talking to her. But yeah, and again, the Sigma trio of lenses is incredible. The 16 is a beast. Yo, when I hook this thing up, I'm going to tell you, man, like when I hooked this thing up and I got it connected to the camera and I went into the remote viewer app on my Mac to get it, you know, nice and fine tuned. When I saw how low I had to adjust the ISO, I was like, sheesh, this thing is taking in a lot of light. Like, my God. But it's so nice. Compared to with like this lens, I have to do like, you know, anywhere from 1200 to like, I think it's 1300 or 1350 that I was doing with like my light at 10% at the lowest setting it can be to make it look good. This one is at like 300. So, you know, not complaining at all. You're welcome, Shelly. You're welcome. You're very welcome. So, but on a side note, I guess we can talk about what is the Tech for You Need says, the only thing I need to work on is another computer before my B-Day. I know it is a long way, but that is my goal. Hey, there's no problem with that, man. Plan ahead and you'll never be disappointed. Fact slang, they were monsters on my A6400. Man, so as far as computers go, Tech for You Needs, I'm curious, like, what type of computer are you looking at? Because I don't plan on upgrading my computer anytime soon. My M1 MacBook is still getting the job done, even alongside this Razer, because I actually think I want to set it up to where I can kind of have like both set up and running. But the M1 Mac is doing the job just fine. I actually really like the form factor of the 13-inch M1 MacBook Pro or the 13-inch M2 MacBook Pro, and it's I don't know, I just don't feel the need to upgrade the Mac per se, but the 14-inch would be really nice. I mean, obviously with the SD card support, that would be great, and the MagSafe charging and get a few extra ports, that probably would be a lot, you know, nicer to have. But I don't know. I think the 13-inch M1 Pro is getting the job done for now, and the Razer is going to probably end up being like my gaming PC or like my gaming laptop of choice. So I kind of wanted to I'm still going to tinker with DaVinci because everything that I have right now set up on this, I can get set up on the Razer except Ecamm. So that's the only thing. Once I'm done with this subscription for Ecamm, which I think it expires at the end of the month, I'm going to figure out a more universal streaming platform aside from StreamYard. I might just go all in on StreamYard. I don't see any problem with it, but I just wanted to make sure that I'm getting like the best quality for the stream, especially for the solo streams. But I do know for like tech fights and stuff like that, the StreamYard is going to be best. So, and StreamYard, on that StreamYard. And speaking of tech fights, so was unable to get the one for this weekend put together, but it's okay. I'm reaching out to a few people throughout this evening and tomorrow because I really do want to go ahead and get another tech fight kick backed up. So hopefully we'll be able to get one for next week. I need to reach out to a few people of my judges, like Scott, Digital Sang, if he's available, and a few other people just to make sure that like everybody's good to go. Because I know some people are taking breaks from YouTube or they're just kind of, chilling right now with life. So I want to make sure that I get in touch with everybody because I don't want to impose on anyone's time or, just assume that people are going to be available. So let's see. Yes, Slang, I am. Yes, I am. It's currently on the charger as we speak. And I think this is going to I kind of feel like this is going to be my gaming setup period when it comes to the Razer. So, but we're going to see. Let's see. I want to grab 2 for the Fuji X mount. Oh, nice. Hey, what's up, Brian? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Let's see. The 56mm f1.2 from Fuji has a hold on me. So I'd probably get the 16 and the 30. Nice. Nice. Ted says, love a good off-the-cuff stream. Nice. That's what's up. Thank you, Ted. Oh, by the way, Ted, I hope you enjoy your product. Shelly said, it's not bad. I'm a Mac computer, either mini or a laptop. I can see that. I can see that. Nothing trying to recover from COVID. Ah, damn, man. Hope you recover quickly, man. I know how that feels. I went down that road at the beginning of the year. Had a few people at my job out for it recently. So, yeah, well, at least that's what I was told. I don't know if that's 100% true, but that's what I was told. So, yeah, man, it's still out here running around. I mean, I'm not going to be all fear-mongering about it, but, it is still running around. So, just, everybody protect yourselves. But, nah, hope you feel better soon, Brian. Hope you feel better soon. But, yeah, man, so I'm kind of, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I like the MacBook Air. I thought about grabbing a MacBook Air like around Christmas time. That midnight color is dope. I'm gonna tell you, man. I really like this 13 Pro Max, and I like the Sierra Blue color that I have right here. Like I love the Sierra Blue. But the thing that I think about is that what would it be like? And I'll take my watch off to put it up here on the camera. What would it be like if Apple just gave us like a midnight phone to go along with that MacBook Air? Like, I don't know, man. Personally, I think if we got a midnight iPhone this year, that might be one of the reasons I would upgrade, is just because I like the midnight color. I didn't care for it at first because I felt like it was just a knockoff navy blue, or a black in disguise as a navy blue or whatever. But well, I think I said that the wrong way around. A navy blue disguised as a black. But I don't know. Like, I really like the navy colorway. It's starting to really grow on me. Another thing that I really enjoy that's really growing on me is the just overall design. He said, treating my fingers like royalty, appreciate the speedy shipping. Hey, man, no problem, man. I don't know. I don't want to jinx myself, so I'm going to knock on wood on my desk. But I always laugh because whenever I see people on Twitter just going in about FedEx, I'm always just like, anytime someone has ever bought something from me, that's the only thing I ship through. And that's just because I shipped the phone to somebody. This is about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I shipped the phone to somebody. His name is Omar. You guys might know him. He sells and purchases phones on Twitter from a lot of us tech people. But I sent him a phone through the post office. And it took, I think, 2, maybe almost 3 weeks to get to him. So I was just like, I'm not doing that again. And then I sent something through UPS one time, and it was lost. So I just said, enough is enough. I'll give FedEx a try. And I've literally shipped everything through FedEx for over a year now. So my local FedEx place, like, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm trying to stop buying and then selling stuff, like trying to be more permanent with the purchases, I would set up an account with them, because when I walk in, depending on who's there, they're like, hey, Tech King Mike. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? So they're real cool. And anything that I've ever shipped, like if I don't have the box for it, or if I don't have a box to put the item in, they'll package it up and put the bubble wrap and the paper in there. They don't even charge me for that stuff anymore. Like, I know they don't always charge for it, but at one point, like they did say that they were supposed to charge, but they don't even charge me no more for it. So so they're pretty cool, man. So I'm glad you got it pretty fast. Seems like everybody who bought something from me recently has gotten it pretty fast. So good to hear that everybody's getting their stuff and enjoying it. He said, I approve of the color at least. Yeah, I mean, I like the color. I like the color. Now, I have been thinking about getting a grip case from D-Brand for this. I've been thinking about getting a grip case for this thing because I kind of wanted to just put like the robot camo skin on the back of it again because I really like the robot camo, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to grab one because I just love this sheath on this phone. But I'm also, there's a Supcase MagSafe holster case that I was thinking about grabbing. Shout out to Technically T. I watched his video on that today. And I talked to him in his Discord server about it recently as well. So I'm probably going to check that out at some point in the future just because I don't mind carrying my phone in my pocket. But when I go to work, I kind of would like my phone to start being on my hip just because it's too hot outside. And after a while, your pants and stuff, they start to stick to you. And having a phone in your pocket just is not comfortable at all. I don't care what anybody says. It's not comfortable. So I might pick one of those up and check it out. And I might do an unboxing on the channel and, let you guys see the case or whatever. But yeah. So I think, like I said, this is just really an off the cuff stream. I know people are pretty busy on a Saturday night, relaxing and chilling. And I know like El Jefe, I think Shelly might be out there as well. Shelly, let me know if I'm wrong or not, if you're still here. But I know El Jefe's at VidCon right now, and I see so many people there at VidCon, man. Like, I would love to get out to some of these events at some point, like maybe next year or the year after that. I'm not 100% sure. I would love to just check these events out, like VidCon, Vid Summit, the CES, stuff like that. Would love to be able to check those events out at some point in the future. Only thing for those is that I just really have to get over my fear of flying because I just don't like flying like I used to when I was a kid. It's just not something that I'm excited about when I think about doing it, but I also don't want to limit myself to travel by car all the time or to just not travel. So at some point I will give those a shot. I see like the Poets, Kevin the Tech Ninja, I saw Andrew Edwards, like out there. So it's like a lot of people I've been seeing. Viper, of course, and Renee Ritchie. There's a lot of cool people that I've been seeing at Vid Summit. So or at VidCon. So would love to check it out at some point. But I think for now, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this. Like I said, this was just a real off the cuff. Shelly said no VidCon for me this year. Okay, gotcha. So yeah. Well, like I said, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. I just kind of wanted to test out the new setup, see how it looks and see how it works. So far, no complaints in the chat, and seems like everybody's on the same page that it looks nice. And that's kind of, I just like to gauge it, kind of get an idea for it. So, kind of think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. If you guys have anything y'all want to talk about or anything like that, let me know in the chat. Any questions or anything? DCJ Reviews in the building. What up with you, Dom? Good to see you, sir. He said, what, bro? I was in the middle of dropping the video and I turned on notifications and you live. What's good, bro? What's good with you, man? Yeah, just a real quick off-the-cuff test stream, Eric. Just kind of a little Saturday night tech and chill stream, just trying to test the setup and make sure everything looks good and just, chop it up for a minute, man. Since we didn't get to do one Thursday. Let's see. Just in time to make sure... And just in time to make it at the end. Hey, Dom, it's all good, man. Hope you are feeling good, actually, man. Truly hope you're doing pretty good, man. Shelly said, where are you located? I'm in Florida. I am in Jacksonville, Florida. She says she's going live in a bit, too. Nice, guys. Well, I will be sure to slide through the chat to say hey and be there. Justin Collins says, hey, Mike, just spent the past 2 hours watching the legend Paul McCartney at Glastonbury. The guy may be 80 years of age, but wow. Now, Paul McCartney is definitely, he's still going, man. And I mean going strong. Between like him, I don't think Elton John is 80, but between people like him and Elton John, like they're still killing these live shows, man. And it's incredible. All right, so true confession right now. I've never been to a live concert for a musical artist. Never been to a live concert. So at some point in my life, it's on my bucket list to go to a live concert or a festival of some type because I have never been to one. So I would love to check one out. Would love to be able to actually see some of these artists that I blast on repeat in my headphones all day and night or in the car live in person. But, we'll figure it out one of these days. The Bionic Scoop says you got to come to Vegas, man. Dude, I wanted to go to Vegas so bad earlier this year with my cousin, right before his wedding for his bachelor party, but it just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But I would love to come to Vegas at some point just to get out there and see it. So, I definitely would like to try to make plans to go to the next CES. Like that would, I don't know, that would kind of be like a really nice like late Christmas gift to myself, if I could make that happen. But I know that from what I've heard, between the hotel and the plane ticket and stuff like that, I think you got to have like $1,500 or more dollars, like just to pay for the trip. Then you got to make sure you can enjoy yourself while you're out there, because that's my biggest thing, is that I don't like traveling places and I can't enjoy myself while I'm there. So if I do travel to Vegas or anywhere, any of these events, I would definitely want to make sure that I'm prepared for it. So Podfest is your jam. I have not heard of Podfest, Shelly. I will have to look that up after this is over with, because I have not heard of Podfest. I saw Sade, Prince, and Michael Jackson all in concert. The Poets, I am jealous of you. I would have loved to seen Prince and Michael Jackson in concert before they passed away, especially Prince. Prince is one of the reasons why I got into band the way that I did, because at first it was just something that I did. It was literally just something that I did because I wanted to do a fine art in school, and then the desire to want to learn multiple instruments came from Prince. Once I started growing a little bit older in middle school and high school, and learning that like Prince knew how to play all these instruments that he had in his songs, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to be like that." So, even though I ended up just basically playing a bunch of brass instruments because I'm, really good with my mouth. So that's pretty much all I ended up learning. The Poet says, book CES early and hotels are cheap. Okay. When is there anything confirmed as to like when CES 2023 is happening? I don't know why I was about to say 2022, because that's this year. So the next year, is there any confirmation for when that's going to happen? Let me know, the Poets. Let me know either in the chat or DM me or something, because like I said, I really would like to make it out there. Especially when I saw like Ben Lover of Tech and like Scott Peachy and a bunch of other people out there, man. Like that would be so dope. Oh, she said it's a podcast and video creator conference in Orlando. What? That's down the street. Oh, that is dope. Let me look that up real quick. When is the next Podfest? Podfest Expo, where your voice matters. Let's see. I've got it pulled up here. Oh, snap. September 12th through the 15th. Yo. Okay. Shelly might have just put me on game, man. I might have to slide down for this just to be able to experience one of these events in person, because that's actually kind of dope. Yo, thank you for this, Shelly. Like, let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. I'm going to make this, let's see, let's go screen share. And let's pull this up here, and we'll make that a separate window on its own. So, yeah, Shelly, let me know if I'm looking at the right thing here. Because, no. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. So, yeah, because that's actually really dope. Like, I did not know that there was a podcasting or any type of festival in Orlando. So that's actually really dope. You guys are talking about Prince. Genosis says, what do you play? Genosis, I know how to play. And I quote, I can play the trombone, the baritone, the sousaphone, and I can play the bass trombone, and I can play not a baritone like the mini baritone that sits in your lap, but I think it's I used to know the name of it, but it's a marching baritone. So it's more styled like a big trumpet, but it's not a baritone. There's another technical name for it, but I cannot remember what the name of it is. And the trumpet is one of the instruments that I wanted to kind of like master or learn before I get out of high school, but I never really touched the trumpet like that. But I could play one just because the valve, the valve keys and everything are very similar to very similar to what's going on with baritone and other instruments. So yeah. I play, like I said, pretty much mostly brass instruments. I always wanted to learn how to do like the keyboard and stuff like that. The problem is that I just never was proficient to be able to like play the keyboard the way that it need or piano the way it needed to be played, especially like with like drums and things like that. My hands just don't work independently like skilled or talented drummers or pianists do. So it was always something that I just kind of left alone. But so Shelly said we just did one in person in May, but next might be virtual. Okay, okay. Shelly, are you in Florida? I did not know that. It's always interesting to find out how many people are like in Florida, but because I know Ike's Tech Talk is in Florida, Barry Johnson is in Florida, Tech Valor is in Florida, so I've met a few people that are in Florida, Tech Valor and her and Mr. Catwoman who are in Florida, and I got a chance to meet them. So one time I would really like to go to some of the places where I know some of these people are, and it not be a trip that's either work related or family related, just so that I can actually like take the time to just be like, hey, what's up with you, and actually have a good time. I'm really hoping to get up to Atlanta for Labor Day. I kind of want to get up to Atlanta for Labor Day. So maybe Holler at Your Boy or Technically T or somebody like that will be available to possibly meet up for a drink or something for the Labor Day weekend, because I want to take my grandbaby to see her, or not my grandbaby. I want to take my baby to see her great grandparents so that she can finally get a chance to meet them and hang out with them for a little bit. So, but that being said, folks, I'm going to go ahead and go. We've been doing this for about 30 minutes now, and pretty much, like I said, I think it's just wanted to just kind of do a little chill off the cuff stream. Thursday nights with Tech King Mike will be back this Thursday. Even though the weather is still looking like it's going to be a little difficult, we will press on and we will be there as always. Oh, she's in Seattle. Oh, nice. Oh, you're from Scoop's old neck of the woods. That's what's up. So we will definitely be streaming Thursday night. So I will see you guys. We might go a little bit earlier than normal. Might go at 7:30 now instead of 8. I want to try something different. I'm going to kind of incorporate. I don't want to necessarily incorporate like full articles into the stream, because I don't want to just go like full blown like only talk about articles and stuff. But we are going to kind of get a little bit more structured with the streams moving forward. So make sure you guys are tuned in for that, and I'll have the placeholder up at least a day or so before. I'm going to stop having the placeholder up like 2 hours before the stream starts, so I will do my best to make sure that the placeholder is up and there. But yeah, man, like I said, I guess a few closing things. Trying to make sure we have a tech fight next weekend, so I will keep working on that for anyone who's able to be there or who can be there. We'll definitely look into some judges, into some debaters. Would love to make that happen by next weekend, and also just continue to keep your eyes peeled for possibly a video this week. Never know. Might see one this week, might not. Not going to make any promises. And also, going to be a lot of things changing on the channel soon. So there might be some rebranding happening soon. So hope you guys are, down for the ride, and we'll look forward to seeing you all through all the changes and everything that are coming up on the channel soon. Right now, I have not pushed out a video in a good minute, but I believe the channel is at almost 2,700 subs, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see real quick. I just kind of want to check real quick while we're on the stream here. Let me see, because I kind of want to start making a push for like 3,000. So yeah, we're 11 away from 2,700. So we're going to try to start making a push for 3,000 and see what happens if we can knock that out. I had said at the beginning of the year, my goal was to hit like 5, but it is what it is. We will see what happens as we continue to, go forward through the rest of the year. But that being said, folks, I hope you guys enjoy your evening. Hey, Easy Computer Solutions just slid through the building. Thank you for coming through, Easy. We getting ready to close it out. Just wanted to do a quick stream and just kind of wanted to test out some new stuff, Easy. So I know Easy's a camera freak like a few other people, so I will show Easy before I take off so that he can see what we got going on. Eric, we out here with the ZV-E10 as our new camera of choice, and we are rocking the almighty Sigma 16 to go along with it. So I know Eric is over there. Eric is a camera guy, so hopefully it looks good to your eye, sir, as a camera person with 20 cameras in the studio. And Scoop said, facts, sound is represented in my background. Nice. Yes, sir. I love Scoop's background. Says, thank you for streaming. And the poet says, come to LA. You know what, man? Like I said, once I can get over this like fear of flying thing, I would love to be able to travel more. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But folks, I'm going to go ahead and slide on out. Thank you guys for watching and for hanging out. Yeah, Barry's in Florida too. Barry Johnson is in Orlando, and so is Ike's Tech Talk. They're both in Orlando. Yep, both in Orlando. But I'm going to go and go get me some grub, hang out with my baby for a little bit. If you guys will be so kind as to leave a like on the stream and, comment down below. Replay squad, if you make it this far into this very, 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 very off-the-cuff stream, thank you. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Like I said, video this week, Thursday night with Tech King Mike. And I will see y'all later. Y'all be easy. Take care.